guys, welcome back to SimCity. This is Mike, episode 5 on our town, and things have not really changed. So I let it run for a couple minutes just to get things sorted out, and the only really piece of criticism I've gotten is that I'm really slow and take my time at building towns. Some of you were like, my population's like 10,000 by like the second day, blah blah blah. Yeah, I am slow on my towns, definitely for sure. The only real problem we're having in our village right now is the traffic. These curved roads are giving me hassle. The stoplights are. The traffic flowing out of this neighborhood here is just really backed up because of the double light. And then everybody wanting to turn left up here is giving me problems as well. So I think the first thing we're going to do when investing our next bit of cash that we're getting here is actually going to be in probably a bus system. I just think that the bus system is probably going to be the one that'll ease the traffic the most as far as getting people from one side to this side, as well as working on the transportation to get this road. I'd like to get it all the way across and then down and have it intersect right here abouts, so we can get people from this side of town to go that way and this side of town to go the other way, so that everybody's not flooding down on this one way. I could actually connect some of these small ones up, but let me just see what that looks like real fast. Just see what happens. This probably won't even let me. I'd have to do it like weird. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, massive traffic here because people wanting to turn left in, and then left turns are giving us a problem here. Unfortunately. Notice that our traffic flow into the city is very minimal at this point. We have very little in the city that gives reason for people from other cities to come here. We have people leaving our city to go work and get resources from other cities, but as of now, most of the stuff is intercity, which is the way most of this town, I'm imagining and hoping that it's going to go that way. So for right now, we're going to leave traffic be. I could draw of traffic over here. I actually wouldn't mind doing some sort of curved, just, let's see how this would look. If I did that, that'll work. We'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully that might actually ease up some of the traffic a bit. It looks like it is. So we're going to leave it as that. A little dirt road here along the beach. And we'll go from there. Okay. So we have our oh, never mind. We got something to do. How does a cool... Oh, that's a lot of money. If you can get 100 Sims into our parks within the next 3 days, then it's yours. Just a tip, more parks equals more Sims visiting. I'll do it. Sure, that's a lot of money. What are they asking about? They're injured, and then there's that. Okay, so we have 3 days to pack as many people into our parks as possible. In which case, I need to start building parks everywhere, which includes over on this side of town. And also up at the other residential area. So we're getting 37 visitors per day, and I believe we need 100. And this is per day, so really I don't think I have to do anything and I'll get it. But I'm going to build a couple extra ones just in case. Really because I want to build... we have some medium wealth demand that I want to affix for. So we're going to go ahead and build a basketball court. I'll just build it some random place, like right here? No? I want to destroy the minimum amount of houses. So we'll put one there. And then over here, I guess, let's place... As you can see, we are almost getting high wealth quality housing districts over here. We just need to have reason for that. So let's go... Shoot. Nature. Let's just build a little tiny park right... Shoot, these are going to take up 2 houses. Alright, right there, that works. So yeah, happiness is going up here. So we got 44 visitors per day. Yeah, I only have to do 171 hours, so that's going to happen. So we're not even have to bother with that. That is something that is definitely going to happen. Yeah, so mass transit is definitely the next thing we're going to invest in. We are getting complaints about that, and the traffic is getting rather terrible. I mean, it's the left turns that are killing us right now. That's funny that's what happened. That's what's happening. How is this going? What are we doing with this? We're still pretty far from that. I guess I could build more of them. I could build one down here, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know about that. All right, I want to take in a little bit more profit before doing this project. So I'm just going to go ahead and map out a little bit more of the roads. Oh, I'm still in squiggly mode. We need to be in straight lined mode. There we go, and I think the rest is actually going to probably be fine. Let's go with that, sure. I'm literally just going to shove a bunch more housing down here, literally just to cram more housing in because I want to raise the population, to get more of an income. That is really the only reason why I'm doing it at this point. I assume there's going to be housing of some sort that'll fit there, so we're going to go with that. As you can see, if you could imagine this town being boxed, being a bunch of like nice boxes, if I would have done this very symmetrical, as you can see, you can probably imagine the houses fitting in a lot better. You can see how they don't quite fit. The game is trying to patch the housing areas in there, and unfortunately that is literally just due to the fact that I've decided to not build with straight lines, which is unusual, not something I typically do. Alright, next up, we have a little bit more growth here, so I'm just going to go ahead and just fill some more of this in, just to see if we can get a little bit more development here. Probably should build another little row in here. Actually, that looks like it works. We're gonna do that. And I'm gonna line this, and then I'm gonna line this. Ah, it fits perfect. We'll line that too. Line the big avenue with some zoning, and I think we're set. All right, great. Town's coming along. We're seeing happiness go up. I just need to address this traffic issue. Alright, first things first. Let's look at pricing issues. Mass transit. The only mass transit I can do right now is Shuttle Bus Depot. Oh, and we'll get that. Okay. This is a park and ride. Bus terminal. Okay. So this costs $20,300 an hour. That is quite expensive for a town of only 2,400. Shoot, that's a small population when I think about how big State College is. Just the amount of that's pretty crazy. So streetcars are out of the questions. I could do an intertrain system, but that doesn't seem necessary. We could do streetcars. That's even more expensive, and we have to build the tracks, which is another bunch. How do we get this? Oh, we need a Department of Transportation. That's fortunate we can't do any of this stuff. So buses is really what we're going to do. I might upgrade some of the roads. But how are we doing on this? Are we going to make this? We better make this. Alright, where am I having issues and where do I need to upgrade? Non-rush hour times, things work great. Rush hour, it's a different story. I don't want to dump the money. I'm saving up for buses. I don't want to raise taxes. Not a good idea. Okay. let's make sure there's no riots or protests. And then let's also go check on the clinic to see how the clinic is doing. It's treating 5 patients at a capacity of 10, so it looks like it's handling things just fine. Getting building constructions, low wealth. They're all for lease. Looks like we're developing a pretty decent shopping district, actually. Starting to get some other development around here. We are getting 20 out of 200. That's still pretty sad. I don't know anything about those again. I did just notice that the Origin shop is having a sale. So if you have not purchased, if you want to purchase SimCity 4, I think it was like $7. But if you have not purchased this SimCity that is currently here right now, I highly suggest you go check out the Origin store. It's like $20 if you want it through a CD. But if you want to get the original just plain SimCity, I think you can download it for like $10 or $20, which compared to like the $60 they made me pay like back when this game was crap in like May or April or March, whenever it came out. That is a fantastic deal. Now, if you want to, you might as well just spend like $30, what you'd pay for a normal game. I think $30 you can get the SimCity Deluxe Pack with the new DLC, which is like some other thing, which is like the modern towns, the modern cities. I haven't even messed with those yet, but that is definitely something you could look into. So if you want to get it, I recommend going to get it. We're going to have to upgrade this. Sorry, I need to upgrade that. Alright, I'm actually going to speed things up a bit. We're going to see how things flow. I might consider actually getting some of the other DLC, because normally it was like $5 or $10 for the DLC, and it was like only like one couple for pieces of furniture, and I'm like, really? For like one building you make me pay that? But they had them for like $2.50 and that stuff, and that's like, I mean, it's pocket change. I have change sitting in my room. I might just like buy it. I might get it. It might be worth it. Just to have something new. So if I do get something new, I will be sure to inform you about it. And that's very weird. Those came here and they completely turned around. Not sure what that was about. I wonder if we're getting more industrial expansions. And how is our power doing? How are we doing power-wise? We still producing plenty of excess. Oh, yeah. We need to totally start dealing with that too. Dang. I guess what the problem is with the traffic is the curved roads. The game gets the cars to the shortest distance possible. And using straight edges, these 90-degree turns, since it's going straight and turning down, is longer than taking the curved road. Like, you know, the curved arch is a shorter distance than the rest of it. So that's why we're having such traffic issues with these curved roads, is because everybody wants to pack into the one curve that's that optimizes its driving distance. And wow, we are really getting a lot of commercial growth. Man, what is it telling us is the problem? Not enough freight producers. So industrial demand, wow, our industrial demand has just shot through the roof. All right, let's get building. I'm gonna build them. I'm gonna mark all of this out for industrial development. I'm going to actually expand some of these roads. I'm just going to do dirt, but I'm going to expand down to the second one. Let's expand 2 full city blocks. I think that's a pretty fair expansion. I mean, it doesn't hurt to zone it out, because it's not going to zone unless your town needs it and unless there's work here. So, again, you might as well zone it out, see what happens. I do want to just do this at least. Go a little bit more so I don't have to destroy housing. So, oh, yep, it's developing already. Wow, we did have a demand for that. Massive traffic jams. Look at the traffic. Holy crap. Alright, we're over 20,000, so we could do the bus depot. I'm going to do a little bit more road upgrades first, actually. I'm going to upgrade a couple of these to medium density streets. That will help immediately with easing the traffic. I'm going to pretty much make stoplights at all of these now. Which, again, some people would say that helps traffic. Some people would say that that does not help traffic. This is actually all still dirt over here. I think this town is big enough now where I need to remove dirt. just about everywhere. Okay, I'm getting a notification in here, and he's telling me not enough shoppers. So I need to have more people because this just exploded. I think I can do that, potentially. Alright, time to slow things down. It's getting a little out of hand. You can see things will start piling up for you to do very quickly. And we are going to totally crush that out of the park. Wow, lots of industrial development. That is good. Industrial development is good right now because that'll bring me money later and then has the potential to make this town very high tech and make me a lot of money. Okay. What I'm going to do now is... Our industrial man has gone crazy. I'm pretty much going to do that. And then I'm also pretty much going to do that. That should be pretty neat. I think I'm going to put I'm going to connect to this road all the way across. Just so I can fit a little bit more housing here. Alright, this should fill in nicely. I can expand these blocks out, but we will leave that for now. We'll get some nice oceanfront housing here, and eventually, you know, you have to build out first, and then you'll be able to start building up. And hopefully soon, because we have such enormous shops now, our shopping district is really starting to grow, that hopefully we'll start getting some higher residents, higher whatever they're called. Higher density. That's what I'm looking for. The word is density. Higher density buildings. Yeah, more higher density buildings. I'll have to upgrade the roads, but, you know, that's okay. So we got some medium wealth. So I'm going to actually place some more medium wealth parks. I'm going to replace a nice, decent one here in the middle to really help. You know, now all of a sudden you can see this whole area is now connected because this area was medium and this area is medium. So now, hopefully we'll get some good medium housing there. Because you have the medium housing, medium wealth, like this is low land value shops. So you need a low wealth population to shop here. But if you have something like, no, this is medium wealth. It needs more medium wealth shop. We need medium wealth shoppers to shop there. Okay. So we are making bank every hour now because we have such a high population rolling in, which is great. We almost at 100 visitors per day. That's fantastic. Alright, as soon as things start to settle, which it looks like they are, even our industry is still really building. Check on our power one more time. Yeah, we're still good. We're gonna buy this bus depot. The bus depot I think I'm gonna place up in the corner of town. Not down here though. Place up in the other corner of town. Shoot, I always lose track of when I started recording and these episodes end up getting really long. Alright, how's the traffic over here? Any better? Any worse? Yes, we're getting medium wealth housing. Beautiful. That's what we need. Alright, here comes the rush hour. Oh no, it's midnight. Why did it just get so bright at midnight? That's not supposed to happen. Meteorite? Fire? What's happening? The game looks just so good though. I like the idea of placing everything on this main avenue though, because this is kind of unusable land. Right up here along the edge. Alright, we're going to go ahead and buy this bus depot. Comes with 3 buses. We're going to place it right here on the corner so it has easy access to a couple main things. Boom. Petition. So now we got a bunch of new things approved, such as Bus stop. And park and ride. Okay, so these are the bus stops, and I literally choose where they go. They each cost like, yeah, $10 an hour. They're pretty cheap. So I'm literally just get to place them anywhere I want. They don't destroy houses or anything. So I'm gonna place one here. Place one here. I'm literally just gonna place one like down here at like every corner pretty much. I'll just place one over here. We can always place them a little. I'll place one in front of Town Hall because we'll have development here. I'll place one in front of the church. Place one here and here. And place one here, here, and here. This will cost me a couple $100 an hour, but it is extremely helpful. So we'll place one here, and then we'll place one here, and then we'll place one here. So there we go. We have plenty everywhere. I'm not going to do a park and ride because I'm not having everybody leave this area, drive somewhere else, and then go somewhere else. I could potentially place one of these near... Yeah, I could potentially put one of these over here so people can, like, drive up to the corner of town and take a bus to another city, but... Whoa. I like how it actually, you know, like the cars don't just appear. They are really traveling all the way out here, which is fairly fantastic. That's a fantastic view. Alright, I think this is about it for this episode. We now have public transportation. That was a big hole in our pocket, but it's something that needed to be done. As you can see, transportation is $500. It is now taken over as the most expensive thing we were doing in town, which is kind of sad we're spending more on that than the health of our Sims. Notice that we have not had to touch education. We've not had to touch police or fire or waste disposal. Megaco. I don't know what these are. I think these are new with the new DLC, but I didn't buy that pack. But we'll see. I don't think I'm going to get the pack, but I might get a couple of the new things that are only a buck or two. Wow, our housing demand is still way up, but it's okay. We have access for it here. I'm actually going to go ahead and upgrade these to roads. And that will bring me to another quick point. Yes, another quick point. As you can see here, see down here, and if it lets me see that bottom right-hand corner, it's like right here. It has little buildings. It has like a little house, a medium house, and like an apartment type building. That shows you what kind of density it's for. Medium, even if the house is ready to upgrade, if it doesn't have enough space, or if it's medium, or if it doesn't have the right roads, it won't be able to do it. So like this is only low density, this is only low density, this will allow medium density developments, this will allow high density developments, and then of course this will allow medium, and then this will allow high and high as well. So at some point or another, if we want to start getting greater density and actually getting like apartment complexes and stuff, we're going to have to start upgrading our roads to the medium density streets which have stoplights, and then eventually to high density streets, which can carry a good bit of traffic. The St. Aubin household, but its land value is going down. See, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why is their land value going down? And there's parks and everything. Okay. Now you can take the bus to get around town. Yay! It still hasn't really been set up, but the people are reacting to it, so that's what counts. Okay, so wow, that's taken a long time to get those people to visit all of our parks. Jeez, oh man. Alright, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've done the talking. What have you guys done? Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya!